I had my iPhone propped on a stack of books, and I sat in front of a window to get some kind of lighting. I have those videos still. The quality is so bad. I mean, the sound is terrible, the iPhone quality was terrible, but that was good enough for 40-something people to say, yeah, I'm gonna join your membership. You just have to start.
You can learn a bunch of watercolor stuff in a free Facebook group and try to piece together a whole bunch of tips that people are sharing, or you can get a straightforward approach that's going to get you the result that you want easier and faster.
I've always been a very academically able person, and so I excelled in school, and the choices that you get when you excel in school are like, would you like to be a doctor or a lawyer? And I was like, lawyer. I would go get my master's degree in human rights law, and I studied human trafficking and refugee law, and basically just the heaviest things that you could fill your mind with all day, every day. It was very intense. I was excelling academically, but emotionally and inside of myself, I was just crumbling. And it just came to a head one day, and I just started crying, and I just didn't stop crying for a couple weeks. My dad had pans of old watercolor paints, and he was like, why don't you just sit at the table and maybe watch a YouTube tutorial and just relax? And I honestly needed somebody to kind of tell me what to do. I was feeling very adrift. That's where it started. I think I had one watercolor brush that my dad had on hand, and I had bad quality paints, and I would listen to audiobooks and just try and paint flowers. A friend of mine worked at a local farmer's market, and they had built this side room with a big table in it. It fit like 10 people, and she asked me if I would come teach a little workshop there. And I was like, I don't think so. Like, I've never taught. I don't really know what I'm doing. It was the first time I tried something where I wasn't trying to be perfect at it. Like, I didn't have an end goal with painting. It was just, this feels good. I'm just gonna keep doing it because it feels good. It's something to do.
So you ever thought life as an artist was super glamorous? I can't see out the back. There's a chair literally poking me, my right shoulder blade.
I started asking other places, little like breweries and cideries and farmers markets and cafes and libraries, and I just started calling around and asking if I could do little workshops here and there. At the very beginning of 2020, I had my calendar booked. I was going to make an actually good income that year from teaching in-person workshops. And then in February, they all started to cancel on me. And in March, everybody was canceling on me. And I was like, oh no, COVID is a thing. So everything ended, right? So that was like, I thought I had something. I thought I had this business.
I wanted to just say, I am thinking about starting a monthly membership for things just like we've been doing with this Wildflower Challenge, with more in-depth lessons and more lives.
I did Stu's free workshop in 2021, and I downloaded all of the free materials that came in Stu's workshop and all the secret sessions. I was there for all of them, took copious amounts of notes, and my boyfriend at the time, and now he's my husband, was just like, just go for it, just start it. And I was like, just start it? So I did.
Hello! Today is all about loose peony painting and how to add the details and how to look at the shapes. So I think that you're gonna really like it.
When I just made the decision to go for it and I did my 15-day Facebook Live free challenge with people, I had my iPhone propped on a stack of books, and I sat in front of a window to get some kind of lighting. I have those videos still. The quality is so bad. I mean, the sound is terrible, the iPhone quality was terrible, but that was good enough for 40-something people to say, yeah, I'm gonna join your membership. You just have to start.
What is it, Stu? You need how many good experiences in the first 30 days?
One positive experience in the first 30 days will on average triple the lifetime value.
So for me, I have a success path, right? And so in my workshop, I'm saying, when you join, there's a whole roadmap to show you exactly where to do it. Here's your first project that you're gonna do.
A vast percentage of my students are suffering from anxiety, or they're going through treatment for an illness, or they are grieving and they're at home and they don't know what to do with themselves. And when I open up about my story and I let them know that I believe we were created to create, I believe that God has purpose for my life and it looks way different from what I thought it would be. And actually, it's way better. And when I can open up about that to people and say, here is a thing you can do that actually is going to impact your soul because you are created to be a creative person. When I look at a painting that I did 4 years ago, I can remember like I was listening to that podcast when I did that, or I was going through this thing and I was in this place. There is something that is really intricately connected within us when we're creative.